Thanks for tuning in, and today we're going to be looking at the Air Jordan 3 Patchwork Camo. So we got the Air Jordan 3 Patchwork Camo. Now, as you've seen on previous videos, I review quite a lot of Jordan releases. A lot of them mainly are general release because they're easy to get. It's always interesting to see the colorways, the materials used, and what they look like on feet. But I will have to admit, a lot of the time I don't keep them. When it comes to Jordans, there's certain Jordans I really like, and a lot of the time they are quite hard to get because obviously they are popular colorways, or they are a certain collaboration that was really hard to get. And it's not just because of the hype that I am into them. I feel it is because of the look, the way they sit, the materials used. So a lot of the time I don't keep the general releases, pretty much all of the time. Now, I've picked up quite a few Jordan 3s. I don't think I really reviewed a lot of them, but I didn't keep them in the end because even though I love the shape of the 3s and I love how they feel on feet, I don't like a lot of the colorways that have come out, and I just feel like they're quite bright, leery colors that's really hard to match with things. Now, when I saw these, I thought these are right up my street and I'm going to have a look at them. They were so easy to cop, and also I think there's still sizes available on the SNKRS app. Understandably, they are an expensive shoe, even as retail. These are £170. As for most Jordans, they come with that high price range because they have commanded the market. But even if it means I have to lose a pair of my shoes to keep these, I am going to do so. Now, let's talk about the details. Comes with your Jordan 3 box, colourful box, nice and sturdy box. I have to say, out of Jordan boxes, I really like the 3s because it's got that stability to it. On the label, it states Jordan 3 Retro SE, dark hazel, multi-colour multi. And I got these in my true to size, which is a UK 9, which is a US 10, and I feel these are a perfect fit as your true to size. Now, when it comes to shoes that are different from left to right, I don't like it when you have a red shoe and then a blue shoe, where it looks like you've taken literally two pairs of shoes and put them together. I like it when they sort of almost still look like they are meant to be together, and that is exactly what these do. So the panels are blended really well. And another reason I am definitely going to keep these is because of the materials used. So let's start off with what actually comes extra, and then I will talk about the materials on these. So on the left shoe, it comes with your additional laces, which are the bright orange and then this sort of like khaki brown lace, which is probably my favorite. And then obviously you've got the black lace that comes stock, which matches really well with that midsole, and also that orange hit goes with the orange hits at the bottom of the sole. You've also, in the right shoe, got these additional patches. So this is a very sort of like camo, army, military sort of themed, and you've got these additional patches like you would put your military patches on that go to cover up the Jumpman if you want to have the Nike Air. Now, I really like obviously Nike Air at the back, just like majority, but I don't know whether I'd be comfortable with having a patch on there. I don't know whether it'd fall off, whether it'd catch. I don't like it not being flush on the shoe, so I'm not too sure where I'm going to wear these, but they are a really cool touch, and again, made from nice materials. To the shoe. Now, I'm going to start off with a feature that's weird that I like, but I love it. I love the orange inside of that tongue, because it reminds me of the inside of like an 80s, 90s bomber jacket. I just think it looks absolutely dope. It's got a really nice, soft, silky feel to it. You've got your tags inside, but it is just plain tags that have different patterns from the left to the right. I really like the tongue material on the left. It's almost like a barber jacket that hasn't been wax treated, and it actually, the color for it is sort of stronger in certain places, so it has that, again, like a barber jacket and that sort of worn look. Again, fantastic. You've got a lot obviously of patchwork panels on here. You've got majority of it is this material that's very tough, and it feels like a Carhartt jacket sort of material, and you've got that in different color variants. Camo, of course, a light green, a dark green. Then you have ripstop material on certain panels on the left and the right, a really nice longer haired suede. You have this material which I can't describe. It's on the tongue of the right shoe and around the toe box. I think the pattern on it almost looks like the pattern you have on a car seat belt, but it definitely doesn't feel like that. It's a lot more pliable, well, on the tongue anyway. Inside, you've got this really silky satin sock liner, and I feel like I'm not too sure how that's going to wear. I can't remember if I've ever had a sock liner that's like a satin inside that I've worn to the point where it's got holes in it, so I don't know how quick this would wear out. In a really nice green, like khaki green. And that back tab, so you can put the additional Velcro patches on there, and also they have this underneath tab itself. Air Jordan 3 Special Projects, so that's on the left. And then on the right shoe you have Textile Multi H021 AJ3 SP001 on the right. Now, again, it's like the stamps, the markings you'd have on military clothing. So I think, again, that's a really cool feature. I love the fact that they've put more of a sail colour on this midsole. I think a bright white would have been too much of a contrast, and obviously it's very appealing at the moment to have that sort of more softer or aged look on the midsole. In fact, I find it a bit crazy, the fact that we are buying brand new shoes and then aging them immediately, because we've got so many shoes nowadays, we don't have the time to age them. But saying that, I do like the look, so it's very conflicting on my view on that current trend. You've got black insoles with the little orange Jumpman, so you've got all these little orange hits, and normally when they use this sort of garish colour, I think it can be a bit off-putting, but I think they've blended it really well with this. All round, fantastic. Now, I've done an on-feet and I've filmed it slightly different to how I normally do. Tell me whether you like it. I'm trying to get it so that you can see a lot more in a short period of time, rather than seeing each one, and obviously it being so long. But yeah, I think that's it. I hope that's everything. If I didn't mention something, mention it in the comments. But I think that's everything. Yeah. So tell me what you think. And let's go to the on feet. It's Woodsy out.